All right, we're doing it right away. Okay, so yeah, I just like published the part, but there's also the VOD. But I'm gonna finish the case right now, and it's gonna be this could be anywhere from. Wait, I have my controller still plugged. Hold on, I still have my GameCube controller plugged in. Shit. Hold on, chat. Let me just wrap up. By the way, I finished Dark Souls last night. The original. I beat it over the weekend. Man. I couldn't cut Seat's tail, even though I tried. And I went to DLC. I didn't bother with Calamite. But I beat Manus and Artorias, and then I went to Gwyn, and... Honestly, Gwyn kept killing me. I don't know why, I kept fucking him up. So I just summoned Solera and kicked his ass with a combo attack. And I was done. I got the ending of Darkness. Alright, chat. Let's do it. Load the game. So, for those of you who remember, I played this yesterday. So, as we established, Shimmy is dialed. And Suika is innocent, but she's tampered with the crime scene. Kokoro is apparently innocent. And our client, what's her name? Is our client, I guess. I'll be real with you, chat. I don't trust her anymore. But we're gonna see how this plays out. Is that? Kokoro sure is here early. Yes, I'm a bit concerned. Yeah, at this point in the case, not being concerned would be a bit difficult. Yomu-san, I wanted to ask you this on the way here, but you look like you saw a ghost. What do you think of recent events? Oi, I was just mulling over the case. Did I really look that scary? It was horrifying. I was really scared. Your expression isn't convincing at all. Regarding yesterday's events, I went back and pondered over it for a while. Tsukido Oji-san put it the body was only moved an hour after the murder, which means Suika, who only left once being the murderer, is very unlikely. Couldn't Suika-chan have moved the body once the banquet was over? That's what I thought as well, but the chances of that are very low, as Reima would also be moving around the shrine, unlike during the banquet where she stayed in one place. With only 2 people in the shrine, she'd likely be found out if she took a jar to transport the body. I doubt Suika would have taken that risk. Then there's the only one possibility. Suika merely moved the body an hour after the murder. Huh? But why would Suika-chan do that? Is it another Kane-san? That's possible, but she clearly intends to frame Hiyari, so I can't say it's not malicious. The question right now is, if Suika didn't kill Sukuna, then who did? That's really hard to say. All we can do now is wait for Kido Oji-san and the rest. The squad! The squad! Speak of the devil. Chat, imagine if this takes 20 minutes. I see the 3 of you have arrived first. Apologies for making you wait. It's fine, we only just arrived too. So Kido Oji-san, how are the results? Yes, actually. The results are about the same as the conclusion we reached yesterday. The blood on the victim's head perfectly matches the missing area. We can be certain that it was indeed the body which blocked the blood from flowing downwards. Which means... Correct. The body was moved at least an hour after the murder. That aside, we also narrowed down the time of death. The victim died not long after 9 p.m. and before 10 p.m. Between 9 to 10 p.m. That would mean that Suika only went to the storehouse after 10 p.m. The others who left did so before 10 p.m. So Suika Ibuki truly isn't the killer. How many times are you gonna make me repeat myself? I didn't kill anyone. You still doubt me even now? Well, why would you move the body and frame Hiyari then, if you aren't the killer? Okay, not like I can hide it anymore. I'll spill the beans then. The beans. That night I went to grab some sake, but I noticed something wrong. I could smell something coming from the back of the storehouse. I may have been super drunk, but my nose gets better the more I drink, you see? So I went to the back and found the shorty. Dead. It seemed like she hit her head on the wall. Her body was lying in a pool of blood. On the ground was the mallet which had gone missing in one of Kokoro's masks. That's when I got a strong feeling. It must have been the work of Hiyari Marikiri. Finding the mallet made me recall something about a certain person. She really brought up some bad memories. I knew there was something suspicious about Hiyari suddenly appearing at the banquet. Now look what happened. It must have been her. So I sought to carry out justice. There wasn't any evidence pointing to her in the crime scene, so I thought I'd be everyone's guiding light. Transport the body with a jar, make it obvious it was a fake crime scene, leave the blood at the back, place the mask Hirari left behind in the storehouse. I only did what I did so people could see the real culprit, Hirari Marikiri. As for why my blood is there too, it's because there was an obvious piece missing when I moved the body, so I had to use my own blood to fill it in. Never thought I could find out too, though. You guys really did see through everything. So that's why her hand was injured, chat. That's why her hand was injured. Okay, I understand nothing, but I understand. So, you thought Hirari was behind it, so you intentionally set things up to make us suspect her. Does Miss Suika suspect Miss Hirari for any other reasons? Nah, call it a hunch. I'm willing to bet it ain't wrong, though. Stop joking around. How could you frame someone just because of some gut feeling? I don't know how to phrase it. Just know that Hirari isn't as harmless as she looks on the surface. How could you? No, perhaps she has a point. What are you getting at? Miss Kokoro was framed, Miss Suika has been eliminated from the equation, and only 3 people even ever left during the banquet. Doesn't that leave us with the most likely suspect? What? Ah, yeah, that's what I mean. I know for a fact she did it alright. Yomu-san, things aren't looking up for us. Only 3 people left during the banquet, Hirari, Kokoro, and Suika. Neither Kokoro nor Suika are the killer. Damn it, that just leaves Hirari. But did she actually? No, what am I thinking? How could I suspect my own client's innocence? To think. Is it truly just 3 people? Huh? Pardon me, I overheard some details about this case. Oh shit. But according to what I know, there should be more than 3 people who left during the banquet. Or maybe I heard wrong, forgive me. What you talking about? More than 3 people left that night? What does she mean? Was there another person? It's besides those 3, the other person who left is... Akio! Ah, besides those 3, the person who left during the banquet would be... Wouldn't that be Hieda no Akio? Huh? Huh? What kind of joke is that? How could it be her? No, it's possible. Miss Akio left the banquet at 9 p.m., and the time of the murder is exactly after 9 p.m. If we assume she had been laying in wait at the back of the shrine to ambush Sukuna, it's entirely within the realm of possibility. Huh? In that case, Kokoro-chan's mask was also stolen by Akio-san? I believe Miss Kokoro and Miss Akio both live in the human village, and they do know each other. Stealing her mask shouldn't be too difficult. How could that be? Akio-san is clearly a victim. When did she become a killer? Tell her she's wrong, Yomu-san. We don't have any evidence that links Akio-san to the killer, right? Actually, we do. Huh? The evidence that proves Hieda no Akio could be the killer is this. How? I've already forgotten my evidence. The evidence that proves she could be the killer. The fingerprints. Akio's fingerprints were found in Sukuna's clothes. But couldn't they have just gotten on there during the banquet? Kokoro's got on there during their argument. Suika's got on there when she moved the body. Why is Akio the odd one out? Do you have any recollection of Akio touching Sukuna? Well, I was pretty drunk. It's hard to believe, but right now Akio is the only suspect besides Hirari. If I remember correctly, Miss Akio was murdered by Miss Reimu last night. Yes, Kidoji-san saw it too. She was killed in her own room not long after the banquet ended. This is quite the dead tell no tales. The suspect has already passed away. We can't gain any information from her. It's impossible to question the deceased after all. Even Yuyiko Sayoji, your mistress, would not be able to do anything. The dead do not come back. But even so, we can't just write off her suspicion. I will never give up Claire and Hirari's name. Do you truly intend to shift the blame onto the deceased Miss Akio? If there's doubts, then we must get to the bottom of it. We can't stop until every question is answered. Miss Akio has already passed on, yet you wish to call her innocence into question. Forgive me for disagreeing. Apologies, Miss Yomu. I do not think Miss Akio is the killer either. Even Kido-oji-san? For real? How could it be her? I don't agree. Everyone. So, do you still insist on doubting Miss Akio? So be it. Even if I have to go against the world. Personally, I don't believe Akio-san is the killer either, But as long as there's doubts, then we can't stop suspecting no matter what. The doubt is not to blame, but to truly clear one's name. Logic is a straight path. If we stop now, we won't ever get to the truth. If my deduction is wrong, that's fine. We just need to correct it. Doubts are what absolve the innocent and expose the guilty. We have to keep going. If we throw in the towel, we'll never succeed. On the path of deduction, mistakes are inevitable. The bravery to correct one's mistakes, to push forward no matter what, that is how an investigator should be. Press on, Miss Yomu. We'll be here to help you. Oji-san. Sorry, Aki-san. If I got the wrong idea about you, it's my fault. I'll make it up to you in the future. But right now, this is the only way to save Hirari. I'll find the truth as quickly as possible. Please forgive me. Do it. Until the very end. I understand. And tell us what you think. Tell me what you think, Yomu. Wait, Seija popped up. Did you see that? Chat, did you see that at the bottom of the screen? Seija's head popped into, onto the map. Did you see that? Miss Akio is suspicious for two reasons. The timing and the fingerprints. The timing and the fingerprints. Hirari is also a suspect simply due to the time. Yes, but those were just my doubts. I didn't expect her to be arrested so quickly. The Yakumos likely thought how serious this was and would rather be safe than sorry. So we can't take this lightly. Yes, we're expecting that from you as well, Yomu. Huh, wasn't that something I brought up? Regarding the time, I can't deny that she has no alibi and could have committed the crime. Leaving right after Sukuna's final appearance does sound pretty suspicious. It does, but this also applies to Miss Hirari, so it's not as important. The same applies for Hirari-san. Yes, the murder took place between 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. And before 10 p.m., after the victim last appeared, Hirari Marikiri also left the banquet and went near the crime scene. Is that wrong? But in that case, Akio had even more time. She's completely unaccounted for in this hour. As I said, the time isn't the deciding factor. Miss Akio having more time does not prove much. The point is that both of them had the opportunity to commit the murder. How much time is irrelevant. I can't refute that. The fingerprints, however, it proves Miss Akio had touched the victim's clothes. This is rather strange. Since it's proof that Akio touched Sukuna's clothes, her being the killer is entirely within the realm of possibility. That's true. But just that isn't enough to prove Akio's guilt. I'm sure you understand. What we need is something that can tell us exactly what went down. Of course, I'm well aware of that. Something that tells us what went down. Is there something she doesn't know about that can impact her deduction? But could it also be due to Miss Akio saying hello to the victim after she left? Saying hello? Yes, after all, we have no proof that the victim was in one place. It's possible they ran into each other and exchanged greetings. Indeed, there's no evidence that goes against that. But now that I think about it, at the time, could Akio really take her time like that? Let's take a look at the evidence. Heavy impact to the blade. Nope. Letters, Kokoro states some meant to ask for a mass last night ended in failure. The mallet. High degree of freedom even left to the side. Socket jar, fingerprints, blood stain, blood illuminant, used bandages. Sukuna. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Hand off an item. Huh. Saying hello. Handing off an item. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that again. Maybe that's what it is? It actually was. Oh, do you have any questions regarding this statement? Miss Akio wasn't in a hurry and went to say hi to Sukuna, hence the fingerprints. Is that so? Is that not possible? Considering what happened last night, that is pretty much impossible. What? You don't know the details of last night's murder, so you don't know. She doesn't know! Akio left the banquet to hand off something to Kane-san. In fact, this was so important that Akio had to do something as rude as leaving in the middle of the banquet. This might even be the cause of the murder in the human village last night. If it was this important, how could Akio casually greet Sukuna without a care in the world? That's completely illogical. She should have been in a hurry to leave. I see. As that's highly unlikely, it means the fingerprints got on there for other reasons. Denied, Akio greeting Sukuna. Blocked her. As we can see, Akio casually exchanging greetings with Sukuna is highly unlikely. The fingerprints got on there for other reasons. Well, you ain't wrong. But then, what's the reason? You're the one who brought it up, and the person in question ain't here, so it naturally falls on you, no? Well, the reason they met... hey, this deduction is already far-fetched as it is. Are you saying you can't even finish it? Reason. For what reason would they meet? At this point, is there any evidence that links Akio and Sukuna together? Nope, nada. Can't think of anything. To link these two together, something is still missing. You serious? Is that all? And I was kind of looking forward to it, too. Hi. Yeah, she's just down there. Yo, morning, everyone. Seija Kijin. Good morning, Miss Seija. You too, Kita. Oh, and Mary as well. Why does she say their names in such a weird way every time? The Amano Jaku. How long have you been eavesdropping? I don't like such dishonest behavior. Ah, come on, silence is golden and all that. Better keep quiet when it's not your turn to speak. It's clever as ever, I see. Seija-san said keep quiet when it's not your turn to speak, right? Uh-huh. So if you suddenly made a sound, does that mean... Aw, little Yomu sure is smart. That's exactly what I mean. I'm not small. That's not true. Long story short, I was listening in from a distance. I got the gist of what you're talking about. Maybe I just happen to know the reason Akio met up with her. You do? You could say, I'm the reason. What does that mean? A couple days ago, I heard the miracle mallet had gone missing. How did you know? Oh, a certain shrine maiden kicked down my door and brutally asked me if I was the one who stole it. It took quite a while to convince her I'm not the culprit, but a troublesome little shrine maiden. Well, that got me a bit worried too. What if she stole it? In which case, that'd be really stupid. But knowing how not smart she is, oh dear, there's really no telling what she could do. Then I happened to run into Akio, someone I know and could trust, so I had to do me a favor, yes. A favor for Akio-san. What was it? I had to relay a message to our dear inchling, so if she did steal it, she could return it ASAP and start groveling for mercy. Why didn't you tell Sukuna directly? You see, little Yomu, the Shrine Maidens pretty much has a restraining order on us. That's what happens when you have a bad track record. Point taken. If Akio-san went to see Sukuna after she left for that reason, that would explain. Incidentally, what message did you have Miss Akio relay to you? From you? Oh, it was, the matter with your sister will be over soon. Don't do anything dumb and turn yourself in if you stole it, my dear. What? Sukuna's sister, she exists? No. But for the purpose of this game, yes. Ah, did our bird brain not tell you? Sheesh, what's the point in hiding something like that? Oh well, now you know. Ho ho! What did I tell ya? And with that, Hirari's motive is now proven. It even cleared Akio's name too. What more do you want? We got to the bottom of Akio-san, but now we're completely at a loss. What now? Yomu-san? What is it? Don't you think we've overlooked something? What's that supposed to mean? Why say that all of a sudden? Not much, just thought of a little something. I recall, Suika-chan, you said you couldn't swap bandages due to the shrine's door being locked. Oh, that. The door of the shrine was locked and I forgot my keys. Yep, that's how it is. So what are you trying to say, Aya? Here, someone gets it. Seija-san, go away. Well, think about it, Yomu-san. Looks like we've overlooked some contradictions. One that was caused by the reason I gave just now, I think. An overlooked contradiction? What do you mean? Just think about it, Yomu-san. Just tell me, Aya! If the shrine's door has been locked during the banquet, what contradiction arises? How the heck am I supposed to figure that out? It can't be helped. The reveal just now was too much of a shock and that might have knocked us all off our feet. At a time like this, you need to exercise your mind. Oh, shit. Right now, this is of utmost importance. If the door to the shrine was locked, what contradiction would arise? The contradiction of the locked door. Exercise your mind. I like when she just slaps them. Uh-oh. I'm too far to the side. I can't see! I can't. I can't see. Oh. Was that good enough? I don't think that was good enough. 71.5. I guess it's good enough for Yomu's brain. With all disturbances removed during the banquet, only one person had anything to do with the shrine itself. The contradiction that arises due to the door being locked. Could it be? Why did I need to do that minigame if I have to present something anyway? What? 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 It's this. It's not this. I guess not. Gotta think carefully. The door was locked during the banquet. There's no one should have been able to enter the shrine. In that case, why are there bandages in the shrine? No. Those were put in there later. You're talking like the main building or the storeroom? What are you talking about? Am I stupid? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. It's none of this. It's not and none of this. Oh my god, it's none of it. How have I not hit it yet? Holy shit, Yomu. Holy shit. I just lost. Crap. The truth is that was terrible. That was so bad. What? That was terrible, dude. Get away from the wall. Why does this keep happening? Yep. His brain damaged. Oh, damaged. Oh. Oh. Oh, clear your mind, Yomu. It's good enough. Chat, what haven't I tried yet? Hang on a sec. What is it? Suika-san, I recall you once said there was a time Sukuna was locked out and had to wait outside the entire night. Yeah, she has no keys, so obviously she can't get in if the door is locked. But that's odd. Kokoro-san, I recall you saying you had a fight with Sukuna in the shrine last night. Oh, are you serious? Ah. Suika-san couldn't enter the shrine during the banquet as she forgot her keys. Then how did you and Sukuna get in that night? I don't know. Maybe she got a pair of keys from somewhere. Ain't possible. Only 2 pairs of keys exist, one for me and one for Reimu. Reimu's pair was always on her, and my keys were still inside when we unlocked the door after the banquet, so only Reimu had keys at the time. Hey, are you saying... Then let's proceed with our deductions. Since you and Sukuna could not have entered the shrine, then where did you two meet? The place you met at should be... the back of the storehouse. Entering the storehouse would be too conspicuous, and the shrine is out of the question. Then you most likely met at the back of the storehouse. Hey, doesn't that mean... Yes, that's correct. In that case, the most likely suspect would be you, Hata no Kokoro. Huh? What? Now that I think about it, doubts about you have never been cleared up to begin with. We were merely blinded by the fact that you were framed by the killer. When Suika-san confessed that she only wanted to harm Hirari Marikiri, the claim that you were framed by the killer, therefore you're innocent, no longer held any water. And thinking back, not only did you have the opportunity, you even had the means and a motive. You were the last person to see Sukuna Shimyomaru, you definitely had the means, and you had all the reason to kill her in a fit of rage. Think about it. You are the most likely culprit. Enough. Who the hell just randomly throws out accusations like that? Do you think it is... oh god. I was just here to see how things are going. Why am I suddenly a suspect? Oh, what was me last time I had to get punched by a brat? Why? Unfortunately for you, I won't stop suspecting you no matter what you do. You had the means, motive, and opportunity. It's hard to believe, but if you have anything to say for yourself, you're more than welcome to. What a roller coaster this one has been. I can't believe it all came back to her. Why are you still suspecting me? Because you're currently the most likely suspect. That's not possible. Why am I doing this? She seems to be pretty agitated, like she's on the verge of breaking down. Is it because the truth was discovered? Or is there another reason? I admit I went to the back of the storehouse that night. Why did you lie? I was scared of becoming a suspect. She was murdered at the back of the storehouse. If I said I met her there, how did you know the murder occurred at the back? That wasn't known at the time. Huh? Mary-sama told me. Is that true? Oh, that's right. I had already found the true crime scene when I questioned her. So I let her in on that fact. Is this dead end? But somewhere there must be somewhere I can break through from. But I didn't do anything to her. We only talked. You only talked. Yes, I asked her to return my mask, but she kept refusing. But you had an argument, correct? Was there no physical contact at all? No, none at all. She seems really flustered. Not exactly cut out for keeping secrets, huh? Despite how much I despise her, I'd never actually take her life. Do you hate her that much? She stole my mask and refused to return it to me. Of course I hate her. But that doesn't mean I'd kill her. Never. It does seem you detest her very much, but to the extent she'd take her life, you can't completely trust her right now. I need to find her contradiction first. You wouldn't take her life. Don't you regard your mask as your most valuable possession? That might be true, but it's not enough to make me kill someone. Not enough to make you kill someone. You're saying you might kill someone on accident then. Like maybe you just wanted to talk to her, but you... Absolutely not. That's not possible. It's not. Seem to have caught her off guard, did I guess correctly? Regardless, I need to find her contradiction first. The truth will come to light as the case goes on. Dun, 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 dun. Da-dum. What is it? You think coming up with a lie on the spot is going to fool anyone. Yesterday, I once brought up the fingerprints on Sukuna's clothes. There are 3 sets of fingerprints on it. 2 have already been discussed. Hieda no Akio and Suika Ibuki. Wait! That's right! The 3rd set of fingerprints belong to you! Your fingerprints have been discovered on Sukuna's clothes. Now mind explaining how your fingerprints got on there? I don't want to? Then I can do it for you. These fingerprints got on when you physically attacked Sukuna. Am I right? Cha-ching. Indeed, it all makes sense now. You despise Sukuna for stealing your mask, so when she refused to give you back your mask for the second time last night, you killed her out of anger. For reasons unknown, you left behind your mask, and Hidari didn't notice the body since she was in a hurry. Plus, it was also rather dark that night. But then Suika discovered the body. Due to certain reasons, she mistakenly thought Hidari was the killer. So she deliberately made it look like that by moving the body into the storehouse and leaving behind your mask. On the surface, she may have directed more suspicion towards you, but in actuality, she actually diverted attention away from the true killer. You got pretty lucky, huh? Too bad your luck has run out. Wrong! It's not possible! It's as Yomu says, currently you are the most likely suspect. I assume you were innocent despite my doubts since you were framed. Now that I think about it, it seems I've gotten ahead of myself. Hold on, just taking a refresher. Why? Why is this happening? Well, Yomu, we can have Miss Kokoro take Miss Hidari's place as your most likely suspect now. You want to have Miss Hidari released first, and have Miss Kokoro detained before conducting further investigations? I refuse. Guilty until proven innocent. To detain one from being the most likely suspect, such a principle is absolutely incorrect. As you say, a wrong deduction will hurt an innocent person. Yesterday we were helpless in freeing Hidari, and the day before we had to stake our lives to free an innocent man. The most likely suspect must be arrested. It's precisely because of such a faulty principle that my client has to suffer. While I'm certain Kokoro is the killer, we still haven't pieced everything together. An incomplete deduction will merely harm an innocent person. Harm an innocent person. Well, somebody's gotta go to jail. That's why I have to end this today. Kokoro-san, be it true, untrue, accusations, or undiscovered crimes, I'll uncover each and every one of them. Even if you refuse, I'll uncover it all the same, so that no more innocent people will have to suffer because of others' mistakes. Now tell us anything and everything. Injustice is crimes, I'll bring the truth to light no matter what. I appreciate that Kokoro can maintain such an expression while she's being accused of murder. But that's just her character. I didn't want to kill her. All I did was ask for my mask back. If it were just that, I would never kill anyone. The fingerprints, maybe I did touch her. I don't remember. But never in my life did I think about killing her. Oh shit. You didn't want to kill her. Stealing your mask and refusing to return it, that's already reason enough to kill someone. I'm not that kind of person. Taking another's life is too cruel. I don't want that. Gensokyo shouldn't be that kind of place. She's right, you know. Gensokyo shouldn't be that kind of place. Yes, this is a peaceful place. Murder, chaos, none of those should exist here. That's the Gensokyo I love. That's the place I call home. This music is really good, by the way. This Kokoro track is really fucking good. Is that so? I get what you're saying. But if I remember correctly, Sukuna once incited a major incident. Is that the chaos you hate so much? Yes. The chaos and disharmony, I won't allow it to happen again. I see. Kokoro hates chaos against Gensokyo and Sukuna once caused chaos. Perhaps this might be a hint to something. All I did was ask for my mask back. You only wanted your mask back. Yes, I had no reason to meet up with her otherwise. That's not what I mean. You already asked her once and she refused. Even so, you still went to negotiate with an empty hand? That doesn't seem logical. What does that mean? This is just a hunch, but you should have went to ask for your mask back. You shouldn't have went to ask for your mask back in hand. You're smart enough to know she wouldn't just return the mask. What are you saying? When you met her the first time, didn't she say to exchange it for absolute power? Maybe you brought something to exchange it with that night, so you met her a second time. I don't know what that you're talking about. She seems pretty flustered. Maybe I'm right on the mark. What did Kokoro bring to exchange her mask with that night? I bet she had the mallet. But it was just that I would never kill anyone. Is that all? I do treasure my masks very much, but I'd never kill someone because of it. Never. If you wouldn't kill someone because of it, then maybe you could accidentally kill someone because of it. What does that mean? In a rational state, perhaps you truly wouldn't kill anyone. But if it were in the heat of the moment, you might do something you didn't intend to or want to talk about. This is normal, doing something you regret later due to certain circumstances and reasons. Even if you say that, I would never kill anyone. Quite the suspicious reason. Maybe something did agitate Kokoro at the time. Maybe we even discussed it a moment ago. You don't remember when you touched her. Yes, it's all a blur. The only instances where you could have come into contact when you met her and when she showed up at the banquet. Yes, while she was there to call me over to the storehouse, I don't remember touching her. What? She showed up at the banquet to tell you to go to the back of the storehouse? Yeah, it was very subtle. Hang on, now that's strange. Why is she the one who wanted to meet at the back of the storehouse? What does that mean? Sukuna had your mask, so you met up with her. That's fine, but why would she want to meet up with you? She shouldn't have had any reason to. Huh? I don't know. Unless you had something Sukuna wanted, just like how Sukuna had something you wanted. No, not at all. That reaction is way too suspicious. Did Kokoro really have something Sukuna wanted that night? Oh, what is this part of the chong? Ugh. Ew, get rid of that. I noticed you keep saying you would never do something as drastic as killing her. Of course, that's how it should be. But I feel putting so much emphasis on it is a bit odd. If you had no need to kill her for stealing your mask, would you do something less drastic for it? What are you saying? I didn't. Whatever it is, we'll let facts speak for themselves. Then is my intuition correct? Did Kokoro do something less drastic in order to get her mask back? I think I understand what's happening. I don't want to spoil anything though, chat, but I have an idea. Hold on. This might be a situation where I have to double press, so I'm gonna double press everything. Okay. Okay. Kokoro had the mallet. I know that much. Kokoro definitely had the mallet. Okay. Nope. No, I can't. You're bluffing. Well, you see, you want to be more careful. You need to think things through before presenting. No. No. All I did was ask for it back. I'm not sure what it is. Or just that I would never kill anyone. I mean, just that. Okay, it was the mallet. I just had the wrong spot. What is it? Why are you... I finally understand what Sukuna meant by exchange it for absolute power. In fact, I think she told you what it is directly. You were just afraid we'd figure it out. What? Did you? Sukuna played a key part in Sage Kitchen's rebellion, and the reason for that is her miracle mallet, which was confiscated after the incident. That's what Sukuna meant by absolute power. Once you knew she wanted the mallet, you decided to steal it. You somehow found out the mallet was kept in the donation box, and stole it while Reimu and Suika weren't looking. Oh, I forgot it was kept there. That's why the mallet went missing a few days ago. So you didn't go to ask for your mask back that night. You were going to exchange the stolen miracle mallet for it. That's why the mallet was at the crime scene. You stole it in order to exchange it for your mask. Is that right? No. In which case, why would Kokoro kill her? Chat, I have an idea. The gears in my head are turning, but I'm not gonna spoil it. It all makes sense now. Sukuna wanted you to exchange the mallet for your mask, so she stole it. The date of the exchange was the night of the banquet. And the site of the exchange was the back of the storehouse, the scene of the crime. It was you who stole the miracle mallet, and it was you who killed Sukuna that night. Isn't that right? Do you have anything left to say? No. No, 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 no. Wrong. All wrong. Wrong. It's not possible, right? I wouldn't kill someone. No. Stop it. Oh. I didn't mean to kill her. I gave her the mallet as promised. She said she would give me back my mask. But she said she would incite an incident. She was going to ruin Gensokyo. I tried to get the mallet back, but I never thought. Bonk. I really didn't mean to kill her. It's not my fault. I don't remember what happened after. I simply went home dumbfounded. I don't even remember where the mask and mallet went. I didn't think of anything. I couldn't think of anything. Before I knew it, I was home. Did I do something? I don't know. I don't. I killed someone? I never wanted to kill her. Shit. Oh. Phew. Finally, I can breathe a sigh of relief. The suspect kept changing and changing. It really made my head spin. But good thing Hidari-chan ultimately had her name cleared. There's something to that's something to celebrate. Thank you, Aya-sama and Yomu-sama. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't. I'm not sure what to say. Hidari-chan sure is cute. Yomu-san thinks so too, right? That's, stop acting like you run some free candy van. What the fuck? In any case, we only did what we should. Since I accepted your request, I have to press on until I succeed. Yomu-sama, pleased to make your acquaintance, Hidari-san. Tisk, tisk, tisk. What are you thinking of now? Nothing much. But regarding Kokoro-san, it really is a shame. Oh, her. As someone who dislikes chaos, she realized Sukuna was going to incite an incident. Distraught, she accidentally pushed her into the wall. I can't believe it myself. Kokoro-san didn't even try to hide anything. She even forgot her mask. She must have been really shocked. Yeah, it was originally an open and shut case, but it became extremely convoluted thanks to Suika Ibuki's meddling. Seiji-san also went back with a heavy look on her face. I don't know what's going on through her mind. By the way, Hidari-san, there's something I want to ask you. What does Yomu-sama wish to know? Do you know Sukuna's older sister? Older sister? Did something happen to her? Did you know that Sukuna has an older sister? Not at all. I only met Sukuna-san for the first time that night. I see. Then was Suika just spinning up tales with Sukuna's sister, or... if only I could be as brave as Yomu-sama. If it weren't for Yomu-sama bravely pushing forward, I'm not sure what would have become of me. Come on, no need to rush yourself. If you're able, you can start building up your courage from small things. Like when I was young, Gramps would bring me a pitch black quarters of the netherworld. Ugh. That's a bit... Anyway, Hidari-chan, Hidari-chan doesn't feel too troubled. Me and Yomu both believe Hidari-chan will become super brave in the future. True that. Yomu-sama, Aya-sama. Sorry for interrupting. The hell do you want? Get out of my office. You? Mary-san? Mary-sama? Long time no see, Miss Hidari. I caused you to be detained by the Yakumo family yesterday. My sincerest apologies. It's fine. What are you doing here? Yomu-san, don't act so... Two things. First, to inform you of the aftermath. Miss Kokoro has been detained by the Yakumo family for moida. As it was just an accident and due to the victim's circumstance, the punishment might not be as harsh. Miss Suika's also been taken away for messing up the crime scene, but it seems she only received a slap on the wrist. They seem to be a bit afraid of her. That's it, huh? It's a bit... it can't be helped. And the second? After discussing with Uncle Kita, I've decided to tell you a few things. What? In regards to what happened a year ago. You're wearing my badge too, aren't you? Regarding how I parted ways with that badge, I know you're aware of a few details, but not all of them, correct? I discussed it with Uncle Kita, and we decided that it's better if you know about this. Why? How should I put this? I guess it's to atone. Chapter 2. End. Oh! Owari! Save the game. Shush. Here's your teaser chat for Chapter 3. Oh shit. Oi. Don't scare me. Damn it. You? Wake up, god damn it. Ugh. Son of a... How did this happen? Huh? Show yourself. Nothing. The background changed to it's Renko now. Also, it has been well over 6 months, it seems. Oh no! Oh no! I cannot read. No, no read. No, I not read. All right. Who's that? Okay, I can't read it anymore. Okay, chat. Well, there you go. That's the end of case 2. So that was 45 minutes. So I could have finished that last time, but I would have rolled really far into it. I could have, if I didn't, if I didn't spend 30 minutes talking about how annoying my channel being deleted it was, I could have done all that in a good amount of time. But it's fine. So there you go, chat. So apparently the next part, the next chapter and the chapter after that are quite long. So it'll probably be a while before I get my hands on it. But yeah, when it comes out, trust me, when it comes out, I will play it. I will play the next case. There'll be longer ones. I'm rather enjoying this series. I'm getting thrown for a loop, It's got a lot of good twists that I'm not expecting. But then it also has some stuff that's like, by the way, Shimmy has a sister, and I'm just like, what? Like stuff like that. Like, which I guess, to be fair, that information's barely even mattered to the overall case. But like, what? What even happened there? What even happened there, man? What even happened? But yeah, I will play the 3rd chapter when it's done. Don't you worry. When it's done, I will play it. And we'll see how the story unfolds.